There's something demonic on the Queen Mary. If you like the paranormal, you've probably heard of the Queen Mary. Tons of extremely famous ghost hunters have stayed there, including Sam and Colby. Now buckle up because we have a crazy story to tell today. I stayed at the haunted Queen Mary myself to see what was going on. And things got weird. But before I get into the ghostly encounters, let's talk about the history. Because trust me, knowing about the past makes the paranormal stuff way creepier. The Queen Mary was also known as the Grey Ghost. It's a retired British ocean liner that sailed the seas from 1936 to 1967. Now, originally it was a luxury cruise liner for the rich and famous, but that didn't last long. During World War II, we needed more ships, and it was turned into a troop transport ship. And that's where things get dark. First, we have the 13th door tragedy, where a young crewman was literally crushed by a door on the ship. Then we have the pool, and the pool is extremely well known for paranormal activity. Rumor has it that multiple people drowned in the pool, and that's where a little girl ghost named Jackie resides. And of course, there's an undisclosed amount of wartime tragedies. And in 1942, it was in a wreck that killed over 300 people. There's the mysterious deaths, like room B340. Now, supposedly, there was a murderer on the ship, and they locked him in his room B340. They also had a security guard posted out there the entire night while they waited for the police to arrive at the port. But when the police arrived, they walked into his room and they found the murderer dead. And they say it looked like he was literally torn apart. Some say it is impossible to do what he did to himself. It's one of those unexplained things where people think a ghost killed him. Now let's get into the more spooky side of things. First off, we booked the ship when there were only like 20 other people on board. And this is like a very, very large ship. We were one of the first people back on after renovation. The weird part was we asked for their most haunted room B340, and they said it was unavailable. We'll get back to that. We actually ended up going in room B340. After the war, the Queen Mary became like a hotel that you could stay at in California, and it doesn't move. It just sits there in the bay. But it has continuously been named one of the most haunted places in the world over and over and over. Even being only like one of 20 people on the ship, it felt like people were walking around. It feels alive. Now, I've been to a few haunted places where stuff like this has happened before, but I'm pretty sure a ghost tampered with our footage. You'll have to watch it to see our full investigations on our YouTube channel. Go to part 2 for the rest of the story.